Hello, and welcome to your Summer 2021 New Student Orientation with EOPS, Extended Opportunity Programs and Services. In this video, we will be covering important information and details about our EOPS program and processes. A brief introduction to EOPS. What is EOPS? EOPS is the Extended Opportunity Programs and Services. EOPS is a student support program that is designed to assist low-income and educationally disadvantaged students. We provide over and above services. We serve over 1,500 students per academic year. And the EOPS orientation is required prior to the start of every semester. You must sign your mutual responsibility contract at the end. EOPS requires participation and commitment. The program is voluntary, and if you wish to no longer participate in EOPS, you can sign a request to withdraw form. Why an EOPS orientation? Our program requires an EOPS orientation meeting every single semester. This is a great opportunity for you to receive updates about our programs. It is also a great way for you to review your student requirements and student services offered within our program and answer any pending questions you may have. In order for you to be eligible for our EOPS summer program, you must enroll and complete at least 4 BC units for the summer 2021 semester. You must also complete an EOPS summer orientation and quiz at the end. You must also sign the mutual responsibility contract, and you are responsible for completing your one EOPS counseling contact in summer. This is also known as a counseling appointment. This summer contact must be completed between June 1st and July 8th in order for you to remain eligible for EOPS. Some of our EOPS services include, but are not limited to, counseling, educational advising, developing a comprehensive student education plan. We also help monitor your academic progress and assist with any repeat petitions or academic renewals. If you are eligible, you may be eligible for the EOPS book grant. Also, priority registration is provided to our students with the exception if you are on academic probation or disqualification or completed over 100 units. We assist in scholarship, personal statements, and recommendations, and we provide free caps and gowns to all of our EOPS student graduates. You must be currently in EOPS. EOPS services and book grants are provided on a first-come, first-served basis and are contingent upon funding. We also have EOPS peer mentors that are available to provide you with firsthand experience and information, knowledge about different campus resources, reviewing course descriptions, reviewing your BC catalog, navigating your BandWeb, your InsideBC account, your financial aid, and of course, your student email. You must complete your EOPS counseling contacts in order to continue receiving EOPS services. Common questions we receive are, what if I drop my classes? What happens if I do not complete my contact? If you drop your classes, you must complete the counseling contact if you received a book grant and attend the first day of classes. If you drop, or if you have to drop, we will review on a case-by-case basis. If you do not complete your contact, failure to completing the contact can lead to dismissal of the EOPS program and would not be able to reapply again. Dropping classes. When dropping or considering dropping classes, please keep the following in mind as they can be affected. Course repeat limits. You can only take a course at Bakersfield College or any of our sister colleges, such as Porterville or Cerro Coastal Community College, for a total of 3 times. If you must repeat a 4th time, you will have to repeat this course at another college and transfer it over to Bakersfield College. Your financial aid eligibility can also be affected, and in some instances, grant repayments may be considered. Keep in mind, if you are receiving Pell Grants, there are limits of how much you are able to receive. Also, dropping courses can lead to academic probation or disqualification if you fall below the satisfactory academic progress. Please see an EOPS counselor or advisor before dropping your classes. EOPS additional contacts are available upon request. If you need help with any quick questions, need help with any scholarship recommendations, or need help completing a scholarship. Also, when requesting EOPS recommendations for any of the CSU or UC system schools. If you want to review your graduation or transfer information, you can also request an additional contact for this. And if you want to register for another course, registration assistance is also available for students upon request. EOPS priority registration is available to all eligible students. Spring 2022 priority registration date is November 3rd. Log into your InsideBC to check your registration status and check your registration date to ensure you have November 3rd as your priority registration date. Check your email for any EOPS pre-registration workshop session dates. And remember, registration assistance will be available during that day. Details are to be announced. When scheduling your appointments, please keep in mind to write down your appointment day and time. You are in control of scheduling your appointments, and these appointments can be over phone or online over Zoom. Reminder calls are courtesy calls and are only done if we have staff available. Please write down your appointment date and save your appointment link so you are prepared for your appointment. If you schedule a virtual appointment over Zoom, please keep the following 7 points in mind. Please save the link to your virtual appointment and be prepared. Sign into your virtual appointment at least 5 minutes prior to your appointment time. Have your webcam and microphone ready. Test them out if needed. Find an area that is appropriate for the online counseling session away from noises and distractions. Please be properly attired with shirts and bottoms. Should the counselor require you to sign any contact sheets, CSEP, or other required documents, please be prepared to sign those. And of course, know your requirements and responsibilities within our EOPS program. EOPS academic probation requirements. If you are ever on any type of academic probation, you will need to complete an online success seminar prior to registration for the following semester. Your first EOPS contact will be an hour long. 30 minutes will be dedicated to your comprehensive student education plan, and the other 30 minutes will be dedicated to completing the success contract. You will sign this success contract, and you will have to follow counselor recommendations, whether that is attending tutoring, Starfish progress surveys, etc. BC momentum points are factors that can help a student complete their associate's degree in 2 years. To do this, you must follow the 3 following points. Enrolling in math and English during your first year of college will help you become more successful in future coursework. Completing 30 units per academic year for a total of 2 years can help you reach your 60 degree units towards your associate degree for graduation. You can do so by enrolling in 15 units in fall and spring, or 12 units in fall and spring, and 6 units in summer to complete the 30 units. Do this in 2 years, and you should be able to graduate and reach your associate degree objectives. And completing 9 units within your major during your first year will help you towards this goal as well. In order to be eligible for the EOPS book grant during the summer semester, you must be enrolled in 4 units at Bakersfield College. For our care and/or next step students, you can be enrolled in 3 units. You must have unmet need on your financial aid award package. You must be in good standing with financial aid. You cannot be on financial aid suspension. You must meet satisfactory academic progress, SAP for short, or SAP. and you must schedule and complete your EOPS counseling contact during that summer semester. This again is contingent upon funding as well. Another common question we receive is, when will I receive my book grant? We first must verify that you are enrolled for summer 2021. Again, you must be registered in 4 units in the EOPS program. If you are part of the CARE or Next Step program, you must be enrolled in 3 units. We also have to verify that you have either scheduled and or completed your summer counseling contact. And once this is verified, we will send your information to financial aid, and your file will be reviewed by financial aid and will verify your eligibility for the book grant. If the Office of Financial Aid deems you eligible for the book grant, a grant will be dispersed. Disbursement dates are to be determined. Again, please make sure you have your preferred disbursement set up on Bank Mobile. Another common question we receive is, how much will I receive for my book grant? Book grants depend on how many students are eligible, our funding, and book grant awards can range from $100 to $300 per semester. When using the book grant, please keep the following in mind. Book grants can be used to purchase online ebooks and textbooks. You can use this to purchase books through the BC Bookstore website and other online websites such as Chegg or Amazon. To maximize your grant, we recommend to rent your textbooks first. Textbooks can be very expensive. Please take a note. Students who drop courses before the class start date and receive the EOPS book grant will be dismissed from the program. In order to determine your eligibility for a book grant, we must first calculate your unmet financial need. In order to do this, we add up your financial aid award amount, and this will include any promise grants, Pell Grants, or any type of financial aid, and we subtract this from your cost of attendance. The cost of attendance will differ from student to student and will include books and supplies, computer expenses, tuition fees, personal expenses, room and board, and transportation. Once we determine your unmet financial need, keep in mind you must have at the very minimum $300 or more in unmet financial need to receive a book grant. In this scenario, the student only has $18 in unmet financial need that is not covered, and this student would not be eligible for an EOPS grant. In order to receive federal and state financial aid, you must maintain satisfactory academic progress towards your degree, certificate, or transfer objectives. This is also called SAP for short. You must maintain the following 3 elements. You must complete at least 67% of your attempted units. This is called a PACE. You must maintain a cumulative GPA of 2.0 or higher, and you must complete your educational program objectives within 150% of the standard time frame, which is equivalent to 90 attempted units. If you need to have your financial aid reviewed, you can submit an appeal with financial aid. We strongly encourage and recommend students to check their financial aid once in a while. Please log into your InsideBC to check your financial aid awards. Every so often, students may be required to provide additional documentation if they are selected for verification. You can click on the financial aid tab that is shown above on your InsideBC to review your financial aid. If you are eligible for refund options after your financial aid has been processed and paid off your tuition and fees, we strongly encourage students to use the refundselection.com website to create a Bank Mobile account to have your financial aid dispersed through a direct deposit to your existing bank account, a Bank Mobile Vibe debit checking account, or to have your check mailed by the USPS. Again, this is a refund option available to all students. The BC Student Code of Conduct states that every student should be respectful to staff, counselors, advisors, and peer mentors and student assistants. Remember, your concerns are important to us and we will address those accordingly. Not following through with the Student Code of Conduct can lead to dismissal of the EOPS program. Students can be placed on an EOPS program warning for 1 semester if they do not follow the mutual responsibility contract. Examples of this can be having insufficient required contacts per semester, having excessive no-shows or rescheduling your appointments often, being in non-compliance with your probation requirements, not submitting your progress reports, lack of academic progress, lack of participation or communication with EOPS, or simply not following through with EOPS counselor recommendations. Non-compliance in this can result in no priority registration and no book services. We have a no-show policy where students must be on time to their appointments. If you are 5 minutes late, it will be counted as a no-show and you will be required to reschedule regardless of the cause. No-shows can occur if you miss your scheduled appointment without emailing or calling us 4 hours in advance during regular business hours. 3 no-shows will result in an EOPS program warning, and you will have to meet with our program manager before you are allowed to schedule another appointment. Under certain circumstances, students with an EOPS can file a leave of absence to excuse them from completing their second or third contacts for that current semester. In order to do this, you must request this before the end of the semester. This is only applicable during the fall and spring terms. You must have completed your first EOPS contact for that semester. You must have completed a CSEP and have it on file. You must attend the first week of classes. It is your responsibility to drop the courses afterwards. You must schedule the leave of absence appointment and have a written statement in great detail explaining why you must excuse yourself from the EOPS program for that semester. If you have documentation as well, please provide that. An example of this can be a doctor's note. EOPS eligibility limitations. You are only eligible for EOPS up to 70-degree applicable units, and this includes transfer units as well. After you reach or pass the 70-degree applicable units, an approved EOPS appeal is required for any high unit majors to continue in the EOPS program. These majors can include the pre-med, pre-nursing, LVN, rad tech, etc. Please schedule an appointment to review your eligibility after you earned 50 units. A director or program manager will determine the length of the appeal extension. Please review your emails and your InsideBC. Your Bakersfield College emails will have important information about EOPS services, deadlines, workshops, events, campus events and resources, and your InsideBC will also have any BC announcements that are important to US students, information about your financial aid, and registration statuses. Your student contact responsibilities are as follows. You as a student in EOPS are responsible for 1 contact during the summer semester. Your fall responsibilities will be to complete your first, second, and third EOPS contacts, all of which can be 30 minutes to an hour. Your third contact can be scheduled either with a counselor, educational advisor, or peer mentor. Your first and second contact must be scheduled with a counselor. If you are on academic probation, your first contact will need to be 1 hour long. 30 minutes will be for the first contact, and the other 30 minutes will be for the academic probation portion. When scheduling your EOPS appointments, You can email, call, or visit our virtual lobby to schedule your virtual appointment or phone appointments. Please be prepared to provide the following information: your full student name, your BC ID number, the best contact number to reach you, the days and times you are available for an appointment. Remember, voicemails and emails are checked daily during regular business hours. If you are receiving cash aid through the Department of Human Services, you may be eligible for CARE or CalWorks. If you are eligible, please reach out to our EOPS office and request the CARE and CalWorks certification form to complete. Our program contact information are as follows. Our phone number is 661-395-4351. Our EOPS email is eops@bakersfieldcollege.edu. And also shown is our virtual lobby link. Our EOPS Summer 2021 virtual lobby hours are as follows. Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Fridays, we are closed. The EOPS office remains physically closed at this time until further notice. Please visit our virtual lobby for assistance. You can stay connected with us by visiting us at the Bakersfield College webpage under Student Services and following EOPS. We also have a Facebook, Instagram, and Canvas. A review of the orientation packet forms. There are 5 total orientation packet forms. The 2nd through the 5th forms require your signature, but please complete all forms in their entirety. The first 2 forms are regarding your student information. The 3rd form is the consent to release information, which allows us to share and receive information about you as a student within Bakersfield College and different departments. The 4th is the release and assignment of rights, which allows us to either take photos or videos of you at certain events so that we may showcase all the services that we provide to our potential EOPS students. And the 5th form is the EOPS Mutual Responsibility Contract. This form notates your student responsibilities within our EOPS program and also has our EOPS responsibilities to you as a program. Please complete and sign all documents. At the end of your student orientation, you will have a quiz at the end that you must complete. When completing the quiz, you will need to use your InsideBC login credentials, which is your BC email and password, to gain access to complete the quiz. You can only use your BC email and password to take the quiz. Please use the pictures below as a reference. Should you have any questions, please feel free to contact us using our BC email, phone number, or joining us in our virtual lobby. We are more than happy to help answer any questions you may have. And once again, thank you for completing your orientation quiz and required forms. Again, your summer 2021 contacts will begin June 1st. Keep in mind, this is a tentative date. Please keep an eye out for your EOPS emails on your InsideBC. And remember to schedule your contact once you complete your orientation quiz, and required documentation. Thank you and have a great semester.